Right, the next one is the Enliven Places Projects Fund, a grant approval for WHAKA Project 2. So we've got that in front of us. Would someone like to just address it? Did it go through it did go through a council meeting, but Vicky's not here. Well, hang on a minute. We're going to do it a little bit more justice than that. Who's the deputy chair of? Tim. Tim, would you like to introduce this item as the chair of Innovation Sustainable Development is not here? Yes. And if not, then I'll invite staff to introduce the item.
I'll let staff do that if you
Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, I know you've not been well, and I'm glad that you've made it to the meeting, so I won't put any pressure on. Thank you.
Thanks. I'll hand over to Brindy to give you a summary of the project and the updated information that we also provided to the committee when they were considering the item.
Thank you. This project is a public program and exhibitions. It's a temporary project to engage Christchurch locals and visitors in this free public program and exhibition series developed with support and collaboration from Te Hapu o Ngā Tawhiki, the Rimpaki Marae, on a vacant site, the future Littleton Museum site in Littleton at 33 to 35 London Street. The project seeks funding for $37,140 to support the project that will be delivered through the end of the year. As an update from when the application was initially written, the project has now been gifted a new name and whakapapa from Ngā Tawhiki. The project is now called Ka Awatia, which is the time of awakening, new phases of enlightenment and understanding. There are also ongoing conversations with the marae for Ngā Tawhiki artworks to be developed on the site that are funded through Ngāi Tahu, with a view to supporting an integrated and ongoing relationship with the Littleton Museum and the new building. And that's one of the things I find quite exciting about this project, is it brings, it will be bringing people back, bringing people to the site ahead of the Littleton Museum opening and developing connections between the community and the site and the museum and Ngāi Tahu artists as well. And the project is precedent-setting for this fund and how it is supported by and works with Te Hapu a Ngā Tawhiki. The project has also gifted, the marae have also gifted to Kamatua to provide cultural support and guidance to the applicants. And this is the first application to the fund that showcases Maori art, food, and storytelling.
Getting the resolution changed so that instead of in brackets WHAKA Project 2 it says Kawatea, so I would like us to actually nominate the name correctly in there, and yeah, so thank you for that. So it's been moved by, was it Aaron? And Jamie, right. So are there any questions? Yanni.
Thank you. I just wanted to check, is Ngāi Tahu contributing any financial support to this project?
My understanding is that they're having those conversations with the marae, so marae will be leading those conversations in terms of financial support for some additional artwork on the site. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then just the other thing I know, obviously our arts advisor is involved in this project, so just wanted to I guess just be really clear that she hasn't had any involvement in assessing this application or thing.
No, she hasn't, and we've worked through her line management to ensure that all the conflicts of interest processes are documented and managed.
Okay, that's great. Thanks.
Very good. But the only thing I was distressed about when I read the report was the reference to that there are no art gallery spaces in Littleton anymore, because Tin Palace was still open when I was last there. But
yeah, there have been some changes.
Yeah.
There was refurbishment needed to that building, and the same business didn't go back in there.
Right. So it's not a gallery anymore?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's an organic hairdresser, isn't it?
Well, it's
Good.
My understanding too is these
Sorry?
These applicants manage Tim Palace.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, I met somebody different. Yeah. So, Tim, somebody. He was the man. He owned it. I think. Yeah. Reese. Yeah, Tim Reese. I actually bought an artwork there, just sharing. Okay, so is there any discussion? Andrew.
I'm strongly supportive of this. The point has been made that there isn't gallery space in Littleton at the moment, or certainly not permanent gallery space. Littleton, of course, has traditionally been a hub of creativity and artistic galleries and artists and artistic work going on. So this will give effect to that. It's great to see this fund used to bring about a project in a suburban area where it's really needed. It has a number of really good outcomes. It draws attention to the future Littleton Museum project. It gives effect to the work that the Littleton Museum have done in spite of not having a building. Certainly the relationship building opportunity for the community and local Runanga is very apparent here, and I think that's a really good outcome. We've got something that at a time of year when it's badly needed, in the context of a permanent project for this site, will bring about good temporary outcomes, but I think the legacy will be far greater than that for local artists and for community relationships with Mana Whenua and with the artistic and creative community. So very strongly supportive of this.
Okay. All right, I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.